morning, students. Today we discuss metals and non-metals. Metals and non-metals, fifth lesson. In the last class, we discussed the lusters of metals and lusters of metals and sonority, lusters of metals. Totally, all matters or materials are divided into two types: metals and non-metals. And divided into another type, that is semi-metal. So all matters, all substances are broadly divided into three types: metals, non-metals, and semi-metals. Metals, non-metals, and semi-metals. These semi-metals are intermediate between metals and non-metals. Appearance lo metal laga untadi, behavior lo non-metal laga untadi. That is the semi-metal. Example of semi-metal, already we discussed these metals in the last class: boron, aluminium, boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic. Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic. These these elements are called semi-metals or semiconductors or metalloids. Semiconductors, semi-metals or metalloids. Lusters means the property of a metal luster. Luster means they having a bright surface and reflecting the light rays. This property of metal is called luster. If we drop the metal on the floor, it produces some sound. So the metal, which metal produces sound? This property of that metal is called sonority. So now we discuss the malleability and identifying malleability of material, and ductility and electrical conductivity, identifying electrical conductivity of material. Now we discuss these. Malleability means the metal is converted into thin sheets. This property of that metal is called malleability. Malleable or malleability. All of you students, take your textbooks, page number 66. Page number 66. Have you ever noticed the thin silver foil used to decorative sweets? Sometimes we see some thin sheet on the sweet box. That is thin aluminum foil used for packing food. Thin aluminum foil or silver foil used to decorative sweets and in the sweet box. Try to observe the blacksmith at work. Blacksmith means రైస్ పైన ఉంటుంది పొట్టు, దాన్ని హీట్ చేస్తే అది బ్లాక్ కలర్లో చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద బ్లాక్ స్మిత్. దాంట్లో బాగా హీట్ చేసి ఐరన్ రెడ్ హాట్గా చేసి మన హ్యామర్తో హిట్ చేస్తే ఐరన్ని మన రిక్వైర్డ్ షేప్లో ఐరన్ని మోల్డ్ చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. సో అలా మోల్డ్ చేయడానికి ఐరన్ని మెటల్ హీట్ చేయడానికి యూజ్ చేసే సబ్స్టెన్సే బ్లాక్ స్మిత్. సో ట్రై టు అబ్జర్వ్ ద blacksmith at work. He beats a hot iron piece repeatedly till its shape changes. So do you bring a similar change in its shape of clay material by heating it? So clay material ne for example brick ni baga heat cheste that shape ne emana change avutunda. So అది బ్రేక్ అయ్యి powder గా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. All metals we do not convert it into the required shape or desired shape by heating or by beating. Now all materials can be converted into not all materials can be converted into thin sheets to make the desirable objects. Okay, malleability means making the metal into the thin sheets. So identifying the malleability material. So see this box, page number 66. See this box. First one, iron. So iron, we make the iron into malleable. It make into thin sheet and break convert into powder. ఏ మెటల్ మనం బ్రేక్ చేస్తే అది పౌడర్ గా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మెగ్నీషియం. నో చేంజ్. ఏ మెటల్ ని మనం చేసినా మనం బీట్ చేసినా అది షేప్ చేంజ్ అవ్వదు, నో చేంజ్. అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మెర్కురీ చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. మెర్కురీ ఈజ్ ఏ మెటల్, మెర్కురీ. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్ నెంబర్ 67. See the textbook page number 67. Some of the samples when you beat in hard or flattened make a thin sheet, flattened, whereas some materials broke into pieces or become a powder. Some metals on heating breaking or changes into powder, and the materials which can be flattened into thin sheets are called malleable material. The material which can be flattened into thin sheets. Thin sheet గా ఏ మెటీరియల్ అయితే కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందో మనం హిట్ చేస్తే that material has malleability property. Malleability is one of the property associated with metals. Malleability, first one lustrous, second one sonority, third one malleability. So what did you observe in the case of iron? So you may notice able to flatten it, but blacksmith can do it. ఐరన్ మనం రిక్వైర్డ్ షేప్ లో, డెజైర్ షేప్ లో థిన్ షీట్ గా చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే మనకి అక్కడ హెల్ప్ చేసేది ఎవరంటే బ్లాక్ స్మిత్. he beat it before heating. So we can say that the material differ in the range of their malleability. Metals like aluminum, silver and gold are high malleable. Metals like aluminum, silver and gold are high malleable. Ductility. Next one, ductility. Malleable. Next one, ductility. Ductility means the making a thin wires. So on heating, the metal converted into thin wires. This property of that metal is called ductility. So we use wires in different situations in our daily life. Look at the samples given table. ఈ టేబుల్లో శాంపుల్ చూడండి, పేజ్ నెంబర్ 67. ఈ టేబుల్లో శాంపుల్స్ ఇచ్చాడు చూడండి. ఏ మెటల్ అయితే మనం వైర్స్ గా కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు, ఏ మెటల్ ను వైర్స్ గా మనం చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఐరన్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ వైర్, జింక్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ వైర్, కాపర్ ఆల్సో కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ వైర్, సల్ఫర్ did not converted into the wire, aluminum converted into wire, carbon not converted into wire, magnesium not converted into wire, iodine not converted into wire. So have you even seen the wire made up of material mentioned table 4, right? Yes sir. The okay, figure 5. See this figure 5. This is the wires of some metals. Wires of some metals like iron or steel or copper or zinc or bronze or brass, etc. So the property of drawing a material, to make fine wires. The property of drawing a material to make a fine wires is called ductility. What is meant ductility? The property of drawing a material from metals. The property of drawing a material to make fine wires is called ductility. Most metals are ductile. So we convert the metal into fine wires. This property of that metal is called ductility. Next one, electrical conductivity. The substance which allow the electricity through them are called conductors. The substance which allow the electricity or current through them are called conductors. The substance which avoid the electricity or conduct or do not allow the current through them are called insulators or bad conductors. All metals are good conductors. These metals which allow the electricity through them are called conductors. All metals are good conductors. The substance which do not allow the electricity through them are called insulators. Example of insulators: plastic, rubber, air, wood, paper, etc. are insulator. The substance which allow the electricity partially through them are called semiconductors. Semiconductors which allow the electricity, which allow the current partially through them are called semiconductors. Example of semiconductor most important: boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic. Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic are the example of semiconductors. Okay, electrical conductivity. We might have seen an electrician using a screwdriver. Electrician using a screwdriver and some electrical wires. This inside this electrical wires, copper wire is coated. The copper wire is coating with insulating plastic. So, what materials does it contain? What does not a screwdriver used electrician has a metal handle. Screwdriver చూడండి మెటల్ ఉంటుంది, దాని మీద బెకలైట్ మెలమైట్ ప్లాస్టిక్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి. ఇది స్క్రూ డ్రైవర్ హ్యాండిల్లో అది ప్లాస్టిక్ కాదు, బెకలైట్ ఆర్ మెలమైట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ బ్యాడ్ కండక్టర్ ఆర్ ఇన్సులేటర్. ఐడెంటిఫైయింగ్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ కండక్టివిటీ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్. See this diagram, page number 68. See this diagram. This is the source, that means battery. This is the source of battery. This is the conducting wire. This is the bulb. Two ends of the two conducting wires connected to battery positive terminal and negative terminal. And the other two ends of the conducting wire connected to bulb. Two ends of the bulb. Two terminals of the bulb. So here this is the iron nail. One iron nail is fixed one side of the copper wire. Circuit is completed. The bulb will glow. So now we remove this iron wire and enter the plastic wire instead of copper wire, instead of iron nail. So the bulb did not glow. So the electricity is depending on the type of material. Some materials are conductors, some materials are insulators, some materials are semiconductors. Look at the page number 68. Identify the electric conductivity of a material. Arrange an electric circuit with a battery and a bulb. Already you learned in the previous classes, 7th class. Remember the simple circuit. This is called simple circuit. Close the circuit using iron nail. So we close this circuit with the iron nail. The bulb will glow. Now observe whether the bulb glows or not. The bulb is glow when we complete this circuit with iron nail. Repeat the same experiment using the other samples and record your observations in table. Iron glow, zinc glow, copper glow, sulfur did not glow or does not glow. Aluminium glow. Carbon, magnesium, iodine. The bulb did not glow. In the instead of iron nail, in the place of iron nail, we use sulfur, carbon, magnesium and iodine. See this table. Do all the samples allow the bulb to glow? Materials that allow electricity to pass through them and make the bulb to glow are called electrical conductors. The which material allow the electricity through them are called electrical conductors. Most metals like iron, copper and aluminium are good conductors of electricity. Okay. The handles of both electrical appliance and cooking vessels are not made metals. The handles of electrical appliance and cooking utensils are made up of bakelite or melamine. We learned in the last class synthetic plastic. Bakelite or melamine. Electrical appliances conduct electricity. All electrical appliances conduct electricity. Okay, students, we will meet in the next class. Okay, thank you.